Hi, I wanted to hop on and share with you a image that I experienced during my meditation today because I thought it was really beautiful, and I'm hoping that some aspect of it connects with you or resonates in some way. Um, and the way that it started off was an awareness of me walking along a path that's suspended in space. So it's just open space above and below me. I'm on this path and I am exhausted. I am sort of like bowed over from the weight of carrying a bunch of burdens that seem to be like attached to me in various places and dangling over the edge of the path as though they're weights. Um, and I'm sweaty, I'm grimy from a long journey. So I kind of try to draw a really beautiful picture for you with my amazing art skills. So you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see that. So the path goes in that direction, and I'm trying to walk. There we go. Trying to walk, and I'm just struggling under the weight of all of this stuff that I'm carrying. And as I'm going along my path, what I start to notice is that I have the capacity to cut some of these weights free, and I can't do it because my it's taking all my strength to continue walking. But I, in my intention, cut the strings of those weights, just sort of one at a time. And as I was intending, visualizing cutting them free, I was getting lighter and lighter. And the things attached to those weights were things like negative beliefs about myself, limiting beliefs about my future, really difficult, entangled energy from the past, you name it, just sort of anything that you feel like you have been dragging along as and that has been weighing you down. That's the sort of thing that I was visualizing cutting free and getting lighter and lighter as I moved forward. The way that I thought about those objects that were being cut free were energetic cords that were attached to those ideas or those situations, because really, in an energetic sense, anytime that we align ourselves with a certain mindset or even place or person or whatever, we form our goal, or we form an energetic cord that attaches us to that. And the energy that's exchanged is two directions. So you can send energy toward that thing, and it can also send energy toward you. It's this way that we exchange energy with not only people, but everything that means something to us in some way, that in some way we have contracted with on an energetic level. And we can sometimes contract unintentionally with really negative beliefs about ourselves. And so that's why some of these chords were in weights were those sorts of things for me. So as I was going along my path, the path is sort of like angled upward in space. And then I reached this point where it sort of starts to just rain on me. And it's this really refreshing, really rejuvenating rain where it's like clearing the sweat and the soil and debris off of me. It's sort of like I can raise my face to the sky and feel cleaned by this beautiful downpour of cleansing energy, and just now going from feeling really burdened to feeling lighter to feeling rebirthed in a way, just rejuvenated, like not excited, but that energy of like, after it rains, or fresh. I guess fresh is a really good word. And then as I continued forward on the path, what I visualized was this amazing breeze that is just blowing past me, and it's drying me off. So like as I go, my clothes are drying, my hair is sort of like whipping behind me, and I am feeling, it's almost like a car wash. It's like a human car wash. I'm just kind of realizing that. But so it's this air that's kind of blowing by me, and I'm feeling like, when you're standing in the breeze and you just kind of close your eyes and you feel it. It's this beautiful feeling. I don't have the word for it, whatever that feeling is. Exalted, maybe. It uplifts you. So I'm going along the path and now I'm feeling brand new. I'm feeling like, wow, I could walk on this path forever. But as I start to continue, I notice I'm walking closer and closer toward a light. And as I get closer to that light and start to come into contact with the light, what I recognize is that at the other end of that path, my destination point is source. It is the creation energy. It is God. So whatever that means to you, in my vision, it was a bright light of God energy with Jesus and Mary Magdalene standing in front, my spiritual mother, father kind of figure. And they were just sort of like welcoming with open arms it's sort of like, it's so great to see you. And we're so proud of you for traveling so far, and you are headed in the right direction, and you're exactly on the path that you're meant to be on. Continue forward. We just wanted to stop and encourage you. And, felt embraced and felt really loved and cared for in this connection, in this contact that I was having with the divine. What I was feeling was incredible love, but also like grief. Grief from the standpoint of, like for me personally, when I receive love, or my biggest barrier to receiving love is feeling unworthy, feeling like I'm not lovable or worthy of receiving that. And so as love was being poured into me, I felt grief from the standpoint of like me communicating, are you sure I'm lovable? Am I really capable of receiving a love so amazing? It's fundamentally like, am I included? Like, am I allowed to be a recipient of that? Because I think that for so long, my sense was that I could only be the giver of that and that I wasn't worthy of receiving it. I think that that mindset is so much of what calls people who know that they have a role as a healer in their lifetime, that calls them to that place, because it's like, I know I want to experience love, and I know I can give a lot of love. And if I can't receive it, then the very least I can do is give it. I can give it, and I can, in the act of giving it, I get so much back. It's an opportunity to tap into source love, right? And so in this moment, what I was encountering was grief over this old wound of like, I'm worthy of this. And not only a realization that I'm worthy of it, that you're worthy of it, that we're all worthy of it, but that when we receive it, that it then makes it easier to go and pour more. It's like it fills you from the inside out in a way where you don't really need to seek it really anywhere else. It's great to get love other places, of course, in relationships and friendships and all of that. But that all becomes like the cherry on top, as opposed to love that's being poured into an empty vessel because you haven't received universal love yet. You haven't let it in. So letting that fill my cup made me feel, I guess, if a car could feel, how it would feel when you gas it up at the gas station, like full tank, and I can go out fully charged now and just love on, love on, love on, love on. In my work, or in my role as a mom, or in my other relationships, I have more to pour. And I think that that's so incredible. And I loved that whole vision. I loved the gift that vision gave me. At the end, I just imagined sort of like floating down and landing back in my seated position in my living room, and feeling so grateful to have this opportunity to charge up. And we can charge up anytime, right? Like, it's really, really available. And all it really takes is turning toward it, letting it in, and recognizing that the things that are blocking you from it are wounds for you to encounter and reconcile and face, so that you can cut those cords, and so that it can free you up to walk in the direction of that fueling station, of that abundance. So anyway, I hope that resonated for somebody, and I hope that it landed on your heart. Let me know if you end up trying it out in a meditation or something like that. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.